Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to get out of debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Alrighty, well, hello, happy Friday, happy September 1st. I love September. October is favorite, but I do love September. Although right now I'm having some seasonal identity crisis because in my cold brew, I have my homemade pumpkin spice syrup. I will leave the recipe for that linked below, but I have still a summer candle lit. So we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna call this a transitional time. September is a transitional time, although technically it's still summer. So, but I know so many of you are like me and you want to rush fall into getting here. Anyways, some housekeeping items, actually just a single housekeeping item. Today, Friday, September 1st, is the launch day for my digital budget planner, which I am so excited about. I'm so proud of this product. I have been working really hard on it. And I'm so excited to be able to offer it up to you guys in my shop. In addition to that, I have revamped all of my digital products, or all of my products that are available for digital download. So I've added some things to the shop. And I have changed the pricing on certain things. So basically what I'm doing is the digital planner is, actually, let me tell you about the digital planner. The digital planner is an undated year budget planner. So it combines a lot of the products that you've seen in my shop before, but it's put them in a digital planner format so that you can put it into or import it into any sort of notes platform or notes app on your tablet. So it is fully hyperlinked, meaning I have everything built in to link from page to page, essentially. So when you're on the January calendar page, I have all of the associated monthly funding plan, paycheck plan, monthly funding plan, and sinking funds overview for the month. And then actually within the paycheck planner, I have a cash funding plan so that if you want to update, instead of using a tracking sheet within your envelope, if you cash stuff, you can just update your sinking fund envelope in the digital budget planner. So it is just about 250 pages. It is very thorough. And like I mentioned, it's all fully hyperlinked. So you're going to be able to access, intuitively, you're going to be able to access each sheet within the planner that makes sense from whatever page you're on. It's difficult to explain unless you're actually looking at it, but I am so excited to bring this product to you guys and to just kind of revamp everything in my shop that's available digitally anyway. I'm also going to be working on kind of slow rolling some other options for physical products as well. But for the time being, I mostly focused my efforts on just making sure that all of my digital products kind of reflected this launch for today. That being said, in celebration of launch day, I am offering 10% off of my entire shop. So not just my digital planner or my digital products, but everything, including my physical products. So you can use the code SIMPLE15 for 15% off of the entire shop. So, and that's actually the best discount or the best sale price I think I've offered to date. as well. So if you've been looking in my shop and wanting to purchase something, now is a really great time to do that. And just thank you to those of you who have supported my shop so far, supported my channel. This is just such a fun community to be part of. And I really appreciate that you guys choose to support me in that way as well. So anyways, that is that for that. We are going to be doing our weekly check-in today, which if you are new, especially if you've come to my channel as a result of my how to budget using the zero-based budgeting method video that I uploaded on Wednesday, this will kind of give you a picture for how we go about reconciling non-cash purchases when we do cash stuffing in sinking funds. So I will, I have an entire, string of these videos. I upload one a week. I don't think I have them in a playlist, although maybe I should do that, but basically, that's what we do. We go in, I track all of my spending from the past week that has been done digitally. Obviously, if it's been done via cash, there's no need to pay the bank back because that's what this essentially is if I have made a purchase with my debit card from my checking account for a category in our budget that we cash stuff for, I have to unstuff the cash from here and return it to the bank so that we don't overdraw our account. Now to follow up on the video from Wednesday, my husband and I use our bills and expenses money that stays in our checking account as a sort of buffer so that when we make those purchases, we're not overdrawing our account until we are able to pay the cash back to the bank. Some people who do 100% cash pooling will make sure that they have saved money for a buffer in their checking account for just such an occasion as that. Anywhere from $200 to $500 to just kind of cover that expense until you're able to take the cash out and return it to the bank. Again, as with the video on Wednesday, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. I will get to them, or somebody else in our budgeting community here will get to them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and zoom you guys in so that we can see this sheet up close and personal. And then we will get into the, what is this? Weekly check-in. Oh my goodness. I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. So we will just go ahead and get into tracking these expenses. Just so you know, despite the revamp that I have going on in my shop, this sheet is still available as a singular digital download in the shop. I didn't take it away or anything like that. In fact, I didn't take anything away. I just kind of revamped and zhuzhed some things in the shop in addition to making room for the digital planner, which if you are not a paper girly like I am, full disclosure, I am a paper girl. I love a thing that you can touch and write on. But so many of you like to do things the digital way, which is why I worked on that first. I am working on formatting a budget planner, like a physical budget planner, but that's going to be some time. Anyways, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and just jump right into the tracking of expenses from the last week. After, of course, a little sip of coffee. Alrighty. Oh goodness, I need to move my little cheat sheet a little bit closer. So first up, on the 23rd was a purchase from Kroger, and it was because I had forgotten to get cornmeal from the grocery store, so I had to run to the local Kroger and pick up some cornmeal. And so it came from groceries, but I'll explain this purchase in just a minute. It was a whopping $1.99. So this one actually does not need to be paid back to the bank. And the reason for that is because once again, we went a little bit over on groceries this past week, but we were randomly refunded $40 from our dermatologist which is so bizarre, because we haven't been to that dermatology office in a little while. So the fact that we're just now getting a refund is like totally random. And our medical sinking fund is perfectly fine. We were not worried about coming short on that or whatever. So instead of putting the $40 just back in medical, we put it to cover our grocery overage, and I can't remember where else we put it. Maybe gifts. I don't remember. My husband put it somewhere. So ordinarily I would have to pay this back to the bank from our grocery envelope, but I don't have to do that this week because of that refund that we got from the dermatologist. Next up, where did that go? Also on the 23rd, finally, was the lash lift kit that I bought. So it's called Luxe Cosmetics. And it's coming from my lash lift envelope. And it was $39.95. And we will have to pay this one back to the bank. And just if you are new to my channel, what we do is we round this up to the nearest dollar. So it's going to be $40 that we take back to the bank because I don't have change in my envelopes, obviously. And then my husband tracks that change in our checking account, like literally every penny. That's how thorough he is. And that change actually kind of serves as a buffer or like a miscellaneous fund that we can pull from here and there whenever we need to. So it works out nicely. Then, where did that go? Oh, on the 24th, I got a wax. So I'm just going to put wax because I think it's like a small, it's a chain, but it's a small chain. So I don't want to like give my location away. This one's going to come from hers. Now, if you'll remember, I actually purchased the wax package like maybe like 2 months ago, month and a half ago, something like that. But I did have to still cover the tip this day. And so it was $14 and that needs to be paid back to the bank. And then next up, also on the 24th, was Bath and Body Works. I'm just going to put BBW because nobody wants to write out Bath and Body Works. And we're actually going to be pulling this from 2 different categories. So, I didn't mean to cross out the amount. Silly Veda. So the total was $49.58. I'll just write it here, $49.58. But I'm pulling this from 2 different categories because I don't have enough in my home decor envelope to cover this. And so I'm going to be paying for the rest of it from my own personal spending. Since candles are not a necessity, I'm not about to pull it from like home maintenance or something like that. So it's going to come from hers and home. And how did I split this up? So it's $32.58. Oops, that's a 2. $32.58 is coming from mine, and then $17 is coming from home because that's all we had in it. And they both need to be paid back to the bank. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the line through here so that I don't go looking for this money because I've done that here and there. Next up was also on the 24th, and it is, I'm just gonna put eye doctor because the name of the eye doctor would give my location away. And so this is coming from medical, and I had to, oh my gosh, don't even get me started because I'm a little cranky about it. So my insurance covered the cost of the like eye exam itself, and it covered it covers the cost of me getting either contacts or glasses. And so I wear contacts. But get this, my insurance does not cover the cost of the contact fitting. That's considered a separate thing that I had to pay for out of pocket. And then also, do you know how they dilate your pupils so that they can get a really good look at like your total eye health picture? So insurance covers the cost of the pupil dilation, but they actually have these machines now that can take a picture of your eyes. So they have one that can do it in 2D and one that can do it in 3D. And so they were like, they said the 2D one gives us the same information that the 3D one does. It's just a little bit less fancy, but you have to pay for the service because insurance doesn't cover the cost of the machine that they use to take the 2D picture of your eye. They will cover the cost of the eye dilation, but they will not cover the cost of this new machine that does the same thing as the eye dilation in a more efficient way, but they don't cover the cost of it. So initially, before I realized that my contact fitting was not covered by insurance, I was like, well, it's only $39 and it saves me a headache, because having your pupils dilated is a pain in the rear end because your vision is weird for the rest of the day, and it takes a while for them to dilate, so you're at the doctor's office longer than you would be. So I was like, I will happily pay $39 out of the medical envelope in order to, be there for less time and not have that pain in the rear end of eye dilation. But then once I found out they didn't cover the cost of my contact fitting, I was just supremely irritated. So the whole thing came to $64. I mean, I shouldn't complain because we have good health insurance and it covered the rest of it. But I just was like, this is ridiculous. Like, why are you going to cover the dilation, but you're not going to cover the machine that takes a picture that gives you the same outcome? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I could just whine about this for days, but regardless, that needs to be paid back to the bank. Next up, I lost my spot. Oh, there it is. On the 24th, my husband and I went on a little morning coffee date at Starbucks. Isn't that fun? So Starbucks, and we just refilled my Starbucks app that I have. And so we're pulling this one from Dates, and it was $15. And it does need to be paid back to the bank. And this is something that we're able to do actually when our kids are in school, because every now and then my husband will work from home, which is really nice. And then he'll just take a little break and we'll go on like a little coffee date somewhere, which is fun. The next little coffee date that we're doing is going to be in September. And I am dragging him to actually a plant nursery that is more than just a plant nursery that's local to us. It's so fantastic. If I could get a job there, I would love it. I mean, I love my job now, but I would love to work at this place because they also have like a homeware store and like a little coffee shop, like all attached to it. So I was like, I'm going to drag him to that for our next coffee date. We'll get coffee there. So it'll be under the guise. Sorry, I felt like something just like snapped at my leg, so I jumped. Anyways, so it'll be under the guise of a coffee date, but I'm gonna drag him through a home goods store and I might even buy a candle. We'll see. Anyways, enough of that. Next up was also the 24th. I mean, I'm sure it hit our bank account on the 24th. It didn't actually get spent on the 24th. Old Navy again, because they were having like 40% off of their website, and my daughter needed like little long bike shorts that she could wear for like her PE days at school. And so what I did was they were having a 40% off sale, but then I found a 5-pack of bike shorts that was already on sale. And then I got another 40% off of that. And then I found a pack of leggings that was also on sale, a 3-pack of just like, pant leggings that she'll be able to wear in fall and winter. And so I couldn't leave them there. So this is coming from Clothes, and it was $35.03. So $35.03 for 3 pairs of leggings and 5 pairs of bike shorts. So I'm calling that a good deal. Anyways, next up was the 25th. It was an Amazon purchase. And I needed to purchase some more laminating sheets for my shop. So this is actually going to come from the materials envelope in my business binder. So it was $36.78, and it needs to be paid back to the bank. Next up was the 25th also, and I'm just going to put a restaurant because I think this is specific to the area. It's coming from Work Food. My husband's boss is retiring, and so they went out to lunch together. Like the whole lot of them. It wasn't just my husband and his boss. And it was $26.46, and it needs to be paid back to the bank. I was like, I can't read my own writing. So on the 28th, I'm just gonna write Lake Beach because we went, and it's coming from Family Fun. They charge like a all-day parking fee. And so that's what this is. And it was $20. And it needs to be paid back to the bank. Then next up on the 28th, another Amazon purchase. I'm trying to remember what this was. Oh, the toiletries. Oh, I know what this was. So the conditioner, the hair conditioner that we buy is a little on the pricey side because it's like, you know, one that was like approved by the environmental working group. It's really clean, non-toxic, all that kind of stuff. And just the bottle, like a normal size bottle of conditioner, was a little bit pricey. Well, I ended up finding on Amazon, if you signed up for Subscribe and Save for this particular product, you got 30% off of your first purchase of it. And so it was a refill bottle. So it's huge. It's like this big. And I ended up getting it for $40. So I was so excited about that because just a regular size bottle of it is like 20 something. So a refill bottle is much, much more than that, and for less than twice the price. So that was a no-brainer for me. Then also the 28th, Starbucks. I swear it makes it sound like we go there a lot more than we do. Like, I don't feel like we're there a lot, but we have a lot of Starbucks purchases. This is being pulled from Family Fun because my son was invited to go somewhere with one of his friends on this day. And so we took my daughter to Target for just like a fun little like outing for her too. And we picked her up something from Starbucks. So that's why we decided to pull it from Family Fun. And it was $10 because I just refilled the card, and it's got to be paid back to the bank. The next two purchases are Target. They happened on different days though, I swear. And so this one, and if you're new to my channel, this is just like this, where we have one expense that gets broken down into multiple categories. My Target purchases are always like that, like every single time. So this first one was for $23.52. And we broke it down in gifts, home maintenance, and hers. So gifts was $5. We bought a little something for my daughter since it was the same day that my son went to like a trampoline park with his friend. We just bought her like a little like LOL doll or something. And then home maintenance was $15. We actually needed a new pepper grinder because our pepper grinder broke, of all things. So now we have unmatching salt and pepper grinders, and I didn't think it was going to bother me, but it is definitely bothering me. So we'll see if I end up replacing the salt one. And then hers was $3.52. I just bought a little pumpkin candle. It's like this big, a pumpkin shaped candle from the like little dollar spot at Target. Because it smells good, and the color was blue, which I thought was weird, but it will match with my kids' bathroom because we have like a bluish gray and white striped shower curtain in there. So not that you asked, but I'm telling you. So that in the fall, their bathroom can smell nice and pumpkin-y and look cute. Anyways, so those all need to be paid back to the bank. And then on the 29th, another Target purchase. This one was just like our weekly grocery shopping though. And it does need to be split into two different categories. It was $134.91. And first was our Target category, which is just groceries that we purchase from Target and the money stays in the bank. And that was $107.29. And then household, because I bought toilet paper. Should that come from household or toiletries? Well, we're pulling it from household. So it's $27.62. And this one does need to be paid back to the bank. This does not, and that does not. Okay, so that is it. That was it for the expenses for the past week. So what I'm gonna do now is zoom you guys back out. We will add up all of this money so that we can figure out how much we need to be pulling from the envelopes, and then we will unstuff the cash and return it to the bank. Here we go. So First up is, oh, no, I add all of this up. I will zoom you guys through this so that we can get a total of what we should have here at the end of this, and then we will go into going into each individual envelope and pulling cash out. So like I said, I always just speed you guys through this because there's no need for you to sit there for 100 years and watch me add expenses up. So here we go. Okay. So at the end of this, we should have $386. And I always make a little note of that off to the side so that I don't forget the total, because I always need to use my calculator to add up if I have, you know, two or more expenses in one different category. So the other thing that I forgot to mention to you guys actually when I was going through this was apparently I did not cash stuff all of the money that we had allotted for the month of August in our close envelope. So I actually am only returning $17 to the bank from the close envelope because of that. So I don't know how that happened. Usually I'm pretty good about pulling in cash stuffing all of the money, but apparently I missed it that one time. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump right into the unstuffing portion of the video. So first up, we're just gonna go into low priority sinking funds because actually a ton of this is coming from there. So let me just grab lash lift first. It's gonna be $40. So 20, 40, that worked out nicely. And then I have 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm actually gonna be stuffing this one less than I usually do moving forward because the lash lift kit that I just purchased actually paid for my next 5 lash lifts, and they only happen every like 6 to 8 weeks. So I will need to be putting far less toward this a month, or week, which is really nice actually. And that was the only thing. Oh, I don't have my, hold on. There we go. My little cash tray, which is from Funds and Fun. I will go ahead and link that below for you guys so that you can go check her out. She's got a great shop and she makes these, which is so cool to me. Let me just go ahead and cross this off here. Lash lift. And since we're in here, we've got to grab quite a bit from hers actually. So I've got 14, 33. I thought I had another one. Yes. And 4. So $51 I need to pull from my spending envelope. What did I just say? 51. Ooh. There we go. So do I have ones? I do have ones. So 51 is coming from my envelope. Oops, there we go. And let me check those expenses off. So that one, and this one. Let me see what else I have in high or low priority sinking funds. Oh, I think home is in here. So, which is home decor. And it was all 17 that I have in here. So 10, 15. Please excuse all of the opening and closing doors. Here we go. Home. And then, oh goodness, we've got quite a bit in here. So dates is 15. Okay, sorry, I was temporarily interrupted there. What did I just say? Oh, dates. Dates is 15. So I will pull that. So 5 and a 10. And we have 71 left in dates. Oh, I did not put that back neatly. There we go. Where did it go? I swear I lost it. Oh, there we go. Dates. And clothes, I think, is high priority. Oh, work food is in here. So we need 27 from work food. There we go. 40. I really need to do this math, guys. 40 minus 27. 13. Do I have? Oh, I do. I have just enough. So 10, 11, 12, 13 is left in work meals. Okay, let me cross that off. And then Family Fun had 2 different purchases this week, I think. Yeah. So it's going to be $30 total from Family Fun. Also low priority. I don't know where it is though. Oh, there we go. And what did I say? I said 30, right? 20, 30. There we go. Oh, I just switched that. Now we have 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29 left in Family Fun. And let me cross those off. And what else do I have in here? Household, Family Fun, toiletries. I think that's it for low priority sinking funds. We did it. So now we're gonna go ahead and dip into high priority sinking funds because we do have a little bit from here too to reconcile. First step being medical. I need to grab 64 from there. Oh, let's go. 50, 71. What did I say? 64, because I don't have ones. Oh man, I know you guys are screaming at the screen right now. Like, just do this, Veda. So, okay, wait, what did I say? 50, 70. So I did 70, 64. Yeah, see, I need, oh, but maybe I won't. So 71, hold on. 71 minus 64, 7. No, I still need ones. So let's see if I can go into a different one first, get us some ones, and then come back to medical. I'm sure there's a way of doing this that's far more intuitive than this, but you guys know me, so. Actually, oh, you know what? Let's go into materials because I need 37 from there. So let's see. Oh man. I shouldn't have condensed some of these. I don't think I was thinking. Oh, but you know what though? Okay, let me pop into, because I do have household and toiletries and they always have ones in them. So let me go, where did household go? I know I have a household in here. So that's gonna be 28 from household. Oh, here we go. I'll definitely have, oh yeah, here we go. 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that was convenient. All right, well now I have all the ones that I need. This is why, by the way, if you are new to cash budgeting and cash stuffing, I always put small denominations in household and toiletries because of reasons like this. Like, I always need them to pay back the bank so that I don't have to be confused about change because I don't math over here. I English, but I don't math. So let me just double check this. So 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 28. And now I have all the ones that I need. Oh, all the ones that I need for making change, but I'll still go ahead and grab, what else do I have? Home maintenance. Oh, home maintenance is in here too. That might actually be, yeah. And what did I say from home maintenance? 15. Oh, and 15 is exactly what we've got there. So cross that one off. Oh, I just knocked my little tray over here. And then toiletries, I need 40 from toiletries. So 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So I'm $8 shy. But you know what? I'm just gonna, I will cash stuff less $8 next week. So I am gonna make a note over here though. where did it go? Oh, toiletries. So I actually have 32. So I need to make a note to stuff 8 less next week. And I will do that every now and then. Sometimes it's just the way that it works out. I try not to make a regular practice of that because I really do like to stay within, not just within budget, but within the confines of what I have in my envelopes. But, you know, sometimes you can't always do that, and that's okay too. So, oh, did I pay back materials? No, I did not. Let me go into medical since we're here. And what did I say? 64. So we will grab 70 and return 6, right? 70 minus 64 is 6. Yes. I swear I'm actually like a smart person. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So 307 now remains in medical. And I've got the 70 there. And then I will just cross that off. And then I think that was it actually for, yes, that was it for high priority sinking funds. And now we just have one from business expenses and one from, oh my gosh, I do not want to knock over this coffee. That would be a disaster. So let me go back into business expenses and pull, what did I just say? 37 from materials. I'm going to need to, so 50 minus 37, I will get $13 back. So 10, 11, 12, 13, and so, oh my goodness. So now in materials, I have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 37. In materials. All right. And then, oh, let me cross that off. Where did it go? That quickly I lost it. Oh my goodness, clothes. I forgot. I have to pull 17 from clothes, and that was in high priority sinking funds. That would have been nice and confusing. So 17. Oh. All right, 50 minus 17. So I need to get 33 back. So 20, 30, 1. Oh, was that just one? 1, yeah, 2, 3. So now in clothes, we have 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, and 48. In clothes. Now we will cross that off. And then last up is going to be in our holiday sinking funds, and it's just $5 from gifts. Oh, this is messy. All right. $5. That was efficient. Efficient? I don't know if that's the word, but here we go. 20, 30, 1, 2, and 3 is left in gifts. This one took a little bit of a hit because my son's birthday is in August. So that is that. All right. So we will have, 386 actually minus 8. So 386 minus 8. So I should have $378 here. And so let's give her a count. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 378. So we did it. We did it, guys. There were some hiccups there, but we made it. Yes. So, again, if you guys have any questions about how I do this or how this functions within our budget, please let me know. Leave them in the comments down below. This is just the process that we do, but maybe there's something like somebody will read your question and they'll have some other advice that's a little bit more streamlined even than what I do. You just never know. If you did enjoy my video today, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And then actually tomorrow, I have a little bonus content again. I have a bill condensing video for you guys. So that's going to be coming tomorrow, which is atypical. I don't usually post on weekends. I usually only post twice a week. That's my typical content schedule. But end of month, I've said this before, is always like a really like content heavy section of the month. So I love doing it. So I hope you guys enjoy it too. And so then after tomorrow's bill condensing, we'll be back to our regular schedule. And then on Monday, you will see me with a cash stuffing. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Again, don't forget, today for launch day of my digital budget planner is the code SIMPLE15 for 15% off of your purchase of my entire shop. So thank you guys as always for your support on my channel and my shop. I do so appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow and then Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.